most of the time the UWin unless the user win the game, otherwise UWin screen will not be shown all the time. So go back to here. We put UWin to true. So again, go back to here. When we have this set up, we need to always make this one to false, just in case. So in here, we can set if data center UWin equal to false, equal to true, then we show UWin screen. We need to have gain over BG set active to true. And we need the UWin text set active to true. We need the result score text set active true. The HP speed, hit speed text set active to true. And then we also need the play button 2 set active to true. So that should be everything we already have. Okay, and we also need to hide all the hot. So we just copy this one in here. And we also need to disable the counting. So we also need this one too. Let's take a look. So hide, break the object. So you win, then you show up and hide everything in here. So that's what we want. And if we hit the play, it will play again. Then we can start to do it again. Because the play pattern we already duplicated from the original one. And then it also assigned to the same function we need. So it's already working. And the other thing I'm going to mention is since we are using this data center UWin set to true, if you want to make it more organized or more consistent, you can also set ULose screen to the same style of the coding. That might be more easier to read. So the next thing we are going to do is continue working on the result score and the hit speed. This is very simple. So all we need to do is access the component to show the speed that we need. So the first one, we need to do something similar like this. I want to do it before, right after this, right after the object is destroyed. So we need something we need a resort score text, and we need to access the text component. And access the text, and then we assign the final score. And we convert to the string. This one should be the final score. Let's take a quick look. So we get a 700, 7,000, 8,000, and then we got a 10,000. 10,000. Okay, looks correct right now. And we also need a score text to make it easier to read. Score. So we just put a plus sign in here. Okay, looks good. And we put another space in here. It's easier to read. So we can do the same thing for the HP edge hit speed text. Get a component text and the hit speed. Make a space in here. And the plus sign. For the hit speed, we might need a little couple lines, not couple lines, just a very simple calculation in here. So the hit speed might be, hit speed is the during the time, based on the time you already used, and divide the total hit time, the total hit amount, divide the time you already used. Let me see. So the total hit amount in here, it should be counted in here. So I think we need a private int. Let's call it hit amount. Oop, what happened to my laptop? Okay, it's back to normal right now. So each time you hit, and your hit amount plus 1. So when the HP less than 0, then we can show the hit amount, total hit amount in here. Let's take a look. Hit amount, 10 match the score 10,000. So we already know this one, and we need to know how many times we already used. So the time we already used is based on, actually before we do that, we need to send this one to the data center. We'll still call it the hit amount. And actually we can send to here. And we need to put in the data center. Then when we show the result in here, and we can see the data center hit amount and show up in here. Okay. Then we need to know to know how many seconds we already used. We can get this original timer. Original timer you can set to 10, 20 seconds. It's up to you. And let's set 10 seconds for now. And also when stop counting, we need to know the last time remaining in here. So before we stop counting, we need to set to enable counting the false. Okay. And then we need to set to data center. And let's say time remain. And the current timer. Actually, we can set in here. No, let me see where we should set it is the best location. I think we can set to somewhere to retrieve the last timer. When timer stop counting, timer text in here. So when the timer stop counting, enable counting is true. So we also keep sending the data center in here. So when we stop counting, we will get the last time we already have. And this one will be float.